All right. Off to the hospital.
Here we go. It's definitely a special day.
Yeah. You know, you go every year and you just hope that it's going to be okay, it's going to be good, it's going to be positive. And then on this year, being the 10 year, it's like you want to cross this milestone to be able to get to the next one. So what happened 10 years ago? I was pregnant with Marley, and they required me to do routine ultrasounds while I was pregnant, just to make sure that the baby was okay. While they were doing those ultrasounds, they saw something in my ovary. My doctor basically said to me, you know what, we see something there, it's fine, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, but let's do a C-section. So they took out my little baby Marley, and they found a 2.5-pound tumor inside of me. The baby was 5 pounds, and the tumor was 2.5 pounds. It was half of what my baby was. I was sitting in the hospital, and the doctor came in with a white face. I mean, I knew when he came in that it was not gonna be what I wanted to hear. So he came in, and I'll never forget, he leaned down in front of me and he put his hand on my knee and he said, "It's malignant, you have cancer." It was a very difficult moment for us. I mean, who wants to tell their husband that you've just been diagnosed with cancer when you have this beautiful newborn child? And he obviously, his immediate reaction was, you know, tears. But he stepped up.
We had a decision to make, to go in a direction that would focus on the negative or on the positive. We decided to focus on the positive.
A few weeks later, I was in Dr. Gottlieb's office. Hello. Which room am I going into? It was December 24th, and we sat down in his office, and I asked him all the questions in the world, like, am I gonna lose my hair, and how sick am I gonna get, and, you know, am I gonna survive this?
We found the mass to be a germ cell tumor of the ovary, which is a subtype of ovarian cancer.
But you are nervous, because it is the 10 year.
Yeah. How are you?
Good seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
You're doing okay?
I'm doing great. He looked at me and he said, "You're gonna lose your hair and you're gonna feel terrible." He's like, "But you're gonna get through it. So all that, it doesn't matter. We're gonna get you through this."
How many years now? 10.
It's 10.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Are you getting tired of me yet?
No. I enjoy every year a little bit more.
Every year, right?
Every year a little more. Since 1982, there is an extremely good treatment for those tumors with almost 100% survival. So she benefited from those treatments. I remember when it came on, and that was, you know, a miracle drug.
Every doctor, anybody that I speak to, they all say the exact same thing to me, which is if I wasn't pregnant with Marley, they never would have found the tumor.
So they call me Miracle Marley because I kind of saved her life.
Marley is the best thing that could ever happen to us. I mean, obviously, it was the best birthday present my wife ever got.
Marley, as a baby, she was amazing. She started sleeping through the night from 6, 7 weeks, and I started my treatments, and that was it. She slept through the night every night after that. You know, the expression, God gives you what you can handle. So really, she was what I could handle. She was an amazing, amazing baby. Okay, we can cut that up. But I'll never forget the first time that she saw a picture, and she said, "Mommy, you're like a baby in the picture. You have no hair." And that's when we started to have to explain to her what happened. What everybody said was that if I wasn't pregnant with you, then they never would have known that I had the tumor. And really, that's why you saved my life. So you're my little miracle.
Every time I look in her eyes, I know what she did for us 9 years ago. And we never, ever forget it.
I love it.
Knowing that my mom had cancer is a little emotional because it's kind of sad.
Okay, so your blood's overall, hemoglobin is excellent, white blood cells, perfect, absolutely zero side effects. No? You have any questions?
No.
I'm good.
We're good.
You're good.
But she's a very tough woman, and everything's good now. She is cancer-free.
These things are ultimately the result of research. 10 years after this success we've had with Stephanie, we also reached a milestone where we're going to have 3 Israeli fellows coming working on parallel projects, ultimately to improve care of patients with cancer.
10 years. ICRF has always held a very close place in my heart. I'm an absolute true believer, 100%. I'm here today because of all the advancement in research. Hold on tight, eh? I believe in little miracles. I don't know how they come and where they come from, but I mean, Marley was my miracle.
I know that I was the special one that saved her life, and she's so happy to see her every day. I love it.